So I just got done with my daily bike ride, trying to stay out of the house as much as possible. Just because, since everything's closed down, you need sunlight still. You don't want to be stuck inside all day. I worked on a Doom Eternal piece. I got that finished. It's in Procreate, so it doesn't look as good as I wanted it to. I'm going to try throwing it in Photoshop later, probably. I just have to figure out a way to connect my mobile studio up to my PC so I can use it like a Cintiq, or I'll just do it on the mobile studio while I still have it. It's up on eBay right now if anybody wants to go look for it. You'll know it. You'll see my desk. And a couple of my drawings are on it as well. The main thing that I wanted to talk about was... I completely forgot. I'm exhausted. Alright, so currently working on a piece for Doom Eternal since it just came out. Thought about adding in an Easter egg here and there. I think on the actual visor of the Doom guy here, I'm going to end up having either a villager or Isabel, but I know Isabel's kind of overdone. I've already seen a couple people paint characters from Animal Crossing in it, but they came out the same day, and it'd be a nice little extra touch, so I don't know. I think it'd be a good addition. Also, I found a new app. It's called, let me find it here, right here. It is, if it'll focus, VizRev. It's an app you gotta pay for, sadly, but you're able to take a bunch of different images off the internet and then compile them next to each other, zoom it in and out, and then use that kind of as a reference board while you're working on stuff. So I got a couple things from the actual game. I have some paintings from a painter, which I will link his name here. I think he's already passed, but his stuff is like amazing. It's almost Giger-esque, like the Alien franchise, but I'm basing it off of this piece here, just because I like the gradations of like yellow to orange and the whole kind of hellscape while everybody's coming at him. But it's probably going to change. It's probably not going to look like this. I got a Revenant down here that I still got to work with. I got this guy here, who is actually one of the cyber versions of that guy there. See if I can find him. This is hard to do with one hand. This guy. That's supposed to be him. Can't really tell because it's just a silhouette. But then we got my favorite, the Cacodemon, and then I'm going to have a couple of the little floating skulls around in the back too. Just so that it looks like he's got stuff coming from all sides. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. Probably going to add this guy in right here, just because he's got a whole Todd McFarlane Spawn Violator-esque design going on that I'm a big fan of. Just trying to get some of the old retro stuff in there. I love a lot of the new designs that they came out with, but everything's a little more scaly or kind of like wet textured more than the old ones were. The old ones felt a lot more like muscle-bound demons, and I don't know, it just looked better in my eyes if it would have transferred over to the modern side like that. But who knows? lately I haven't been sleeping a whole lot, so I kind of look like trash right now. I've been staying up until like 3 something, either watching videos about stuff that I'm looking to buy once I sell my mobile studio, or just, you know, drawing tutorials in general. I learned a couple things. I'm probably going to show you either later in the video or later in a different video. Most of what I wanted to do with this one is just kind of show you day-to-day what I do while I'm stuck here at home. That way you guys have something that you can watch while you're sitting at home as well. It's going to be a lot of painting, a lot of drawing. Not sure how long I'm going to make it yet, but we'll see. Photoshop brushes definitely feel a lot better than Procreate brushes from what I found. The main thing that kind of goes between them is that Procreate is a little bit more smudgy, a little bit more kind of like the default brushes type thing. I know Photoshop's default brushes were pretty bad too, but there is a lot more options for the ones that you could download from different people. But luckily Procreate has the thing where you can actually import Photoshop brushes and use them. So I think on the next couple paintings I'm probably going to end up using those. The main difference between those and this one is probably just the ones that I use are mostly charcoal type brushes or oil brush type stuff, whereas these are more kind of generic digital. Even though they do have options for just the normal, like, ones that feel more like traditional. I think color was another thing. Photoshop, you can kind of play around with color after you do a black and white image. And you can do it on Procreate too. I've seen videos about it, just at the time of painting this I didn't know. So with my next one I'm probably going to try using that. Hopefully it'll actually make things a bit better. I got some old brushes from my Photoshop, which I'm super happy about. I found a way to import them over. The Doom Eternal piece is still kind of smudgy. Doesn't look that good. It's kind of a bummer, but it's, you know, whatever. It's more just for practice rather than like for selling or for showing off or anything. So I'm not too worried about it. But I'm gonna try a couple portraits just because it's what I'm good at, and see if that has any difference, because right now it's been a bunch of pieces that are just kind of a little bit of everything, and I need to get a grasp of the program before I start getting too ambitious. So we'll see how it goes, but you'll know before me, so enjoy.